All right, guys. Scott with Football Scoop. I've got Neil Weiner, head coach at Zachary, back on again today. Hey, bud.
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for joining us. So last night I went up to Zachary, up to Neil's place, and he hosted one of these Huddle Up tours, and we had about 100 coaches. What was your take, Neil? How many of them were high school coaches? How many of them were college coaches you think that were in attendance?
I would say there was probably, of the 100, I'd say 75 to 80 were high school guys. I think they had so. 2 or 3 college staffs that were there. Probably, I think, was it Coach Hatton and his group? They had their entire staff there.
Yeah, I think there might have been a little bit more than that. I agree with you. I think there's probably 20 college coaches, but probably from 5 or 6 different programs, perhaps. I thought it was a very well produced event. I think the Hudl guys did a good job. I know, I sat in the back and pretty much just watched the crowd's reaction to some of the things that they were showing you guys, and I know everybody there was pretty bought in. They like what they're using.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they even have a few seasoned veterans out there that aren't used to doing a lot of the work. It's very user friendly. We've got some coaches that they would rather have a 16 millimeter and just show it on the refrigerator, but they know how to use Hudl now and get on there. So yeah, I thought everybody was really excited about the stuff they were showing.
I thought that there were a lot of some coaches who'd been in the business 20, 30 years who were said they had been very skeptical, who now just love it. There were some guys there who had never used it, who said, I hear that I got to learn this. How easy is it? And the whole room turned around and said to him, this is so easy. You will pick this up in 10 minutes, and if not, one of the guys on staff will, or one of your players will. I thought it was a great discussion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought the what's coming new was pretty interesting. I understood what Hudl said. They said we can't commit to a timeline on this stuff. But if they get those things into the marketplace, I mean, it's the best thing. It already is the best thing that's out there, in my opinion, and it's just going to be dominant.
I don't know how trade secrets go, but some of that stuff was pretty phenomenal. The ability to use your mobile phone to do live game capture and sync up that's pretty cool.
It was very cool. I agree. If they can get that done, and even as they're talking about, when you're out there, you're scouting an opponent, or a JV coach is out there looking 2 games ahead, and he's doing it real time.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Good stuff. All right, enough about Hudl. Let's talk spring ball. So y'all start next week, right?
Yeah, May 7th, first day you can go out in Louisiana.
Tell me about what are we doing this week to prepare to be ready for next week?
Well, we've our strength coach Robbie Yellett was a Tommy Moffitt disciple. He spent a couple of years with Coach Moffitt's staff, and so we do a 4th quarter program similar to what they do, similar to what other schools do. But this week at 6:15 a.m., all of our players come in. We got great attendance. Right now we've got 124 kids. That's grade 9 through 11 that'll be playing varsity ball next year, and they're all there. They have to be there. We go 2 days. We go through circuit drills. We use what we call Colorado Circuit. We actually got it from TCU, who I assume got it from Colorado, which is why we call it Colorado Circuit.
It's coaching discussions what we do.
That's right. That's right. And so each day they're trying to work hard, and they're trying to get that special shirt. Everybody wants to have the blue shirt at the end of the week, and so it's going good.
Good. So, how many days do y'all have allotted for spring?
You're allowed 10 days in Louisiana, and we used to be able to do a spring game against another opponent, and last year they took that off the table. We're trying to work hard to get that back, because that's a great experience for our kids to be able to really match up and see what they can do against other kids. You get a lot of first-time starters, and they're getting all their reps against high school freshmen. Well, that's not really helping them. It's not really helping us. So it's good to be able to go against another opponent and gauge what type of improvement you need to make. But we get 10 full days.
And when do you do those over 2 weeks or over multiple weeks?
Well, it's basically you can start May 7th, and you've got to the end of your school year to get it done. In our case, we're going to go Monday through Friday. Then the next week we go Monday through Wednesday, and they've got final exams on Thursday. So we're going to come back Friday night and do an inter-squad game, red and white game, try to get all of our parents and fans out there. And so we'll get 9 of the 10 days in.
Yeah, sounds great. What was the thinking? Was it, they're concerned about injuries, or is it, economic, issues? Why would LHSAA take away the, playing against an opponent?
Well, I think there are some there were some concerns about if we put too much emphasis on the spring, you might have some players that normally be going out for track, going out for baseball, that would say, well, yeah, but I don't want to miss the spring game, and the coach is going to hold it against me. I think they were concerned about those kind of things. I really think if the LHSA would allow principals just to go ahead and be in charge of their schools, that they would be fine and they would handle it. We've got some good administrators. We do here at Zachary High. But that way it tries to keep everybody equal, I guess. But really wish we could get it back.
Good stuff. All right, bud. I appreciate you joining us today, and look forward to talking with you again.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Talk to you soon.